Hello, everybody. I am so excited to tell you guys about Fat Bear Week. Hello, welcome in. As we all are very surprised, Kyle got first, and Billy got third, but second is still up for grabs. But welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. Oh my! Ooh! No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you. Oh my God, that's a lot. That's so many. That's so many, Kyle. What are you doing? That's so many. Thank you. I appreciate it. 20 subs. Oh my goodness, that's our first subs for Subathon. Our first early subs. I think that unlocks, 3 of our things. I'll go over it on October 1st for sure. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the subs. You're our first early subber. Oh, and you know what? Your sub also counts too. I have to remember that. I need to write that down. I have like a spreadsheet ready because I'm like afraid that I'll forget. But yeah, thank you. And on Fat Bear Week Yap. My first yap ever. Do you guys like my hat, by the way? I made it myself. I made it this morning. I'm so mad I got drib for yap. Oh, gonna turn audio on phone? What do you mean? Oh, also, you gotta let me know when I switch screens if the... Oh, you gotta drive. Oh, okay. It's okay. You will make it back soon. How long is drive? Isn't it not too long? I know you got stuff to do once you get home too, but it should be good. It should be good. Like 15 minutes. Yeah, you should be good. Yeah. We got this. I'm gonna, so the plan is to like talk about Bear Week, and then I'm gonna talk about let me see. I'm gonna talk about the Bears specifically, and then we're just gonna watch the Bears a little bit. I'll try to hurry, okay, but hurry safe. But yeah, welcome in everybody. I'm so happy to see you all. Yes, yes. Um, I'm trying to think, cause I'm gonna read what they have as well for Fat Bear Week. But I found out about it. I want to say maybe like a year or two ago, and I've never been able to like remember the dates for Fat Bear Week. I know it's in like early October. I knew that, but I like would always forget or something, or I'd have other things going on. And so I would always forget, and so I would miss the like live streams and stuff. So this is my first time actually like watching it. So basically, and I'm sure I'll probably read this part too, but there's a park in Alaska that has a bunch of bears, and they film them a lot. And you get to watch their live streams, and then you just vote on which one you think is the fattest bear, because fat bear equals survival. So it's like a compliment, I swear. And they're so fluffy, and I love watching bears. I took a nap earlier today because I was sitting there and watching the bears, and I fell asleep to watching the bears. But they're all brown bears, so it's actually really hard to tell them apart. Even I struggle. Um, So I'm gonna try to like read all their descriptions and stuff to you guys and tell you a little bit about them. And then I'm gonna try real hard to tell the difference between the bears and see if I can spot them. I have a couple favorites of my own because I've already read all their descriptions and stuff. Um, I think I have like 3 favorites. Um, but one of them, if you may have seen my Twitter, let me put that in. If you may have seen my Twitter, I posted a campaign because they have like a contest going on where you can make a campaign image for the bears. It's still going on until tomorrow if you guys want to make your own too. In this submission, if you go, let me type in the thing. If you go to, I think it's the first link. Yeah. If you go to the Fat Bear info, or even like the link in the tweet also, you can actually go and like look at snapshots that fans have made and stuff, and you can use those images to make the posters. But if you want, other photographs, you're gonna have to ask for permission from those people. But you're free to use the ones that they have on their website, which is what I used. But yeah, I'm super excited. I also found out, which I'll be telling you guys about. I think is it Fat Bear Junior or is it Junior Fat Bear? I can't remember what it's called. Fat Bear Junior. Okay, that's what it's called. So they also have a separate thing which is very similar. Fat Bear Junior, and it's just their cubs, and it's on a different date. It's a 2-day thing. It's actually in a week. So I'm super excited because I thought I missed it. I thought it was like earlier in September that they did it. But they do Fat Bear Junior and then they do the Fat Bear Week. From my understanding, it's like a bunch of like bracket voting all week. I'm not exactly sure how it works because again, I've never done it. But as far as I know for the Fat Bear Junior as well, it's just a 2-day thing. Because they have less cubs than they do regular bears that show up to this river. So, I'm super excited. I hope I get to do both. I haven't really seen much like footage of the actual cubs though. I've seen a little bit, and I've seen tons of snapshots of them. I was getting like really frustrated last night because I was trying to find the images for Bucky Dent, who I am repping this year. But I like couldn't. I had the hardest time finding images that like said he was in the image, and like I can't tell the difference. They all look like the same bear to me. They're all super cute, but I can't tell the difference. And so I had to like sit there and like do hard Google searches just to figure out which one was Bucky. And then like I eventually found some, and I didn't want to like ask for permission because like I wasn't sure how long it would take and if I would even get the permission, and I'd rather just use the snapshots and make my own thing and not mess with someone else's like photographs and stuff. So it took me a while to like actually find images of him. But it's actually the images that I used in my poster are actually from like earlier this year. I think it was I want to say like this September, I think, or I could be wrong. It might have been from last year, but I'm pretty sure it was September. But yeah, I found those images, and it was really cool. But yeah, it's really hard to find like a specific bear unless you like Chunk or some of the other more popular ones, I feel like. But before I start like telling you about all the bears, I think I should probably just switch over and start actually telling you about the bears. Um, First, I also have a webcam up of them. Let me see which one I want to start with. I was looking at one earlier that had 2 bears, but I don't think it has 2 bears anymore. This one has 2 bears. I want to see which one, because they have a couple different angles for the bears in their live cam footage. And I'm trying to see like which one would be the best one to start with. We're probably gonna periodically switch too. I think we'll start with this one. This one has 2 bears on it. I keep like they have an underwater cam, and every so often you can see the bears in it, and like I keep checking it and I just don't see the bear. Okay. And please let me know if the audio is too loud. I thought it'd be cool if we still like listened to like the ocean, or not the ocean, the like river noises and stuff. Um, oh my God, he's standing up. Okay, let me go ahead and turn it up and switch it over. You guys may also recognize that the screen's a little different, and if you start chatting, the chat messages will look a little different. If you were here for, oh my goodness, what was it? A Baroness Barity week, we used the same chat box. I thought it'd be cute if I used the uh, the bear chat box, since we're talking about bears. I'll probably switch over to my normal overlay and stuff when we game with Evie later. But yeah, this is a little cam that they have. It's super cute. I hope they stand up. They're so cute. I don't know who these bears are. I don't know which ones they are. I hope you guys can see them all right. Later, once we're done like reading and everything, I'll probably like make them bigger and just kind of comment on what they're doing. I just have to make sure that you guys can see the watermark because that's part of their like their thing I have to do. So yeah. But if you guys are interested in watching the live cams yourself, there's also a link for that in the command as well. And also, it is at Katmai National Park, which is a park in Alaska. I also provided their website and then also like just the Fat Bear Week thing that I'm reading as well. So hopefully that helps for anybody who also wants to do Fat Bear stuff. But yeah, okay. So basically, like I said, you vote for the fattest bear of the year. Some of the largest brown bears on Earth make their home at Brooks River in Katmai National Park, Alaska. Brown bears get fat to survive, and Fat Bear Week is an annual tournament celebrating their success in preparation for winter hibernation. Matchups are open for voting October 2nd and through 8th between 12 and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm pretty sure they did update the dates for this, so this should be accurate for this year as well. This is a single elimination tournament for each matchup. I'm sorry if you guys can't read the words because like the box or me is covering it. But this is a single elimination tournament for each matchup. Vote for the bear you believe best exemplifies fatness and success in brown bears. The bear with the most votes advances to the next round. Only one will be crowned Fat Bear Week champion. And then we're gonna click on this in a little bit. And then you can also fill out the bracket. And yeah, you predict which one you think is the fattest. Now, this link could also help if you, I believe, if you want to start voting, they'll start having a thing. They actually already have a poll up right now, which I did last night. But basically, like, what does a bear need to get your Fat Bear Week vote? And then you get to just, like, for funsies, vote, like, which one you think is, like, the best way to determine who the Fat Bear winner should be. So, like, you could say good looks, or you could say refined fishing skills, max body size, or even proven adaptability. Now, I think for this one, I voted on proven adaptability. I felt like that, like, I was going off of, like, the idea of, like, how bears often have to, like, adapt to their surroundings and stuff. I was thinking a lot about the polar bears too when we did the polar bear charity and how like a lot of them have had to move because of the ice caps melting and stuff. So I was like, I feel like adaptability is very important for survival, and a lot of these bears I think also fight. So we might even see them fight today. Who knows? So I think that's pretty important. Um, but yeah. And when you do vote, like when you click on the vote, you'll have to enter your email. That's I guess just you can only vote once. I don't know. But I mean you could have multiple emails and still vote. But you know. Poll 2: Who is ready? Fat Bear Jr., September 26th through 27th. So that is when the Fat Bear Junior voting is, the 2-day event. Like I said, it's next week. I'm super excited for that. It's kind of the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing. I feel like you don't see the cubs as often on the cam though. Like it's kind of rare. I feel like I did see them a little while ago, I think, but I don't know. I feel like they don't pop up as much. So um, and then Fat Bear Week, of course, like I said, October 2nd. Okay, 2nd through October 8th. Um, of course, I voted yes, let's go. But you can always vote no, I'm not ready. I think this picture is also so cute. I wonder which bears those are, too. I think this one, I'm like trying to see which ones I can even recognize, and I don't know. I feel like this one might have been Otis. He's a pretty big bear. I think this one might have been Holly, but um and then this is what the brackets are going to kind of look like. This is the released one for 2024 for the sorry you can't see the name and stuff, but for the Fat Bear Junior bracket. So it looks like on the 26th, two of them will go head to head, and then on the 27th is when the last two will go head to head, and like everybody will vote. So it looks like you get to vote for two different bears on the 26th, and then you get to only vote for one on the second day, which is pretty cool. I don't know how they do the voting for the bigger bears because there's a lot more contestants. I don't know. I would think maybe it's kind of similar, but I don't really know how they do it. Um, but yeah, now we can meet the bears. Um, yeah, okay. So, these are all the contestants. Some of them, unfortunately, don't have a name. I cannot tell you why. I don't know. I think it might be because they're new, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But a lot of them do have names. And I know those are definitely like they kind of they're regulars. I know for sure. I've seen a lot of posts about Otis. I've seen a lot about Grazer and even Chunk. I've seen a couple about Bucky and even Walker and Holly. So I feel like they're probably just like regulars, and then maybe the numbers are like newer ones. But I also know that they know like they do have history about them listed, so they're not super new or anything. Um, the Fat Bear Juniors, as you can see, there's a lot less. Um, they are actually the babies of these bears as well. So they're all, I think they're all related, I'm pretty sure. Except for, I'm pretty sure they're all related. Um, this one says 901's cub, spring cub, so that one's, this one's baby. And the 910, which they don't have that one listed as one of the fat bears, but it is one of the bears that has competed before. And then, 910's also mentioned here too. So yeah, let's get into it. If I press this, okay, it's gonna bring me back up here. Okay, so this is Chunk. I believe this is a picture of Chunk in the beginning of the year in 2023, and then this is Chunk by the end. I think that's what they're showing us. Sorry you couldn't see it for a minute. Teehee. But yeah, this is Chunk at the end, and this is Chunk in the beginning. Very chunky. They all the bears have a number as well. So 32 Chunk is just Chunk's number. So a lot of the times, like if you look at the snapshots and stuff, some people will put like the caption is like something something Chunk or Chunk, or sometimes they'll just put 32 or whatever number they are. All bears have a number, but not all bears have a name. So yeah, I'm not sure what like gets them the name, or if they have to be like a regular or what. I'll have to look into that, and hopefully I'll be able to learn it this year. Um, but yeah, I've noticed too that like the cubs in general don't have names either. I mean, they're called like spring cub or something. Like they don't really necessarily have names. But yeah. Identification for 32 Chunk. Chunk is a large adult male with narrowly set eyes, a prominent brow ridge, and a distinctive scar across his muzzle. Even at his leanest, Chunk... Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Some random number. Okay. Even at his leanest, Chunk carries substantial fat reserves, especially on his hind quarters. In early summer, he tends to shed much of the fur around his shoulders and neck. This gives him a two-toned appearance and exposes numerous scars and wounds. By late summer, his newly grown fur is dark brown. So probably around now, he's going to have like dark brown fur is what I'm expecting. Honestly, to identify him, I guess I would probably try to look for his scar, but it's also hard with these videos. I mean, look how zoomed out they are right now. Like, I can't tell who that is. Sometimes they zoom in a lot. Like, let me see. Let me try switching cameras, because maybe we could find something better. So here are all their cameras. They have a bunch of different ones. They even have, like, an underwater one, like I was talking about earlier. This one's usually pretty good. This was their main one, I think. Oh, see, look, they're moving the camera. I'm assuming the bear has moved. There it is. Bear! I spot a bear! Yeah, but, I mean, like, you can see that one a little better than the other two that we were just looking at. I love fat bears! Yes. Gonna head inside. You're doing a very good job. Thank you! I'm doing my best. But yeah, sometimes they're a little zoomed out, so it's kind of hard to identify them, so I'm hoping to practice today. But yeah, and then here is Chunk's biography. Let me put it so you guys can read it too. Okay. Chunk was first identified in 2007 as an independent, chunky-looking 2.5-year-old bear. He had, or 2.5, I read that. It's fine. He has been a large adult for several years, yet in past years his behavior was enigmatic. Oh my god, I can't read. I'm so sorry. I'm doing my best here. He would sometimes play with other bears or wait patiently to scavenge leftover salmon. I'm so sorry, I can't say that right. I mean, I can, but I just don't want to. He was also often unwilling or unable to successfully challenge some of the other big males at Brooks River. In summer 2023, however, Chunk used his size and confidence to his advantage. Even Bear 747 deferred fishing spots and salmon to him. This gave Chunk greater access to his most preferred fishing spots. In 2023, he ranked among the river's largest and most dominant males. I'm not sure who 747 is. Let me see if I can find. They're on the list. Okay, so we'll read about 747 later. But, oh, damn. I thought that was a bear noise. I think that's a fucking plane. Look at that bear! Look at how close he is. He's fishing. Him fishing. Or her. They fishing. So it looks like this bear is like waiting for them for the fish to like hop out of the falls. Honestly, this might be I have to get a hold on, let me get a closer look. Because I think that might be oh my goodness, what's his name? Bucky Dent. I think that might be Bucky Dent. Because Bucky like tends to fish in a special way, and it has something to do with the falls. I can't remember. Ooh, it could be. It looks like they got a little bit of a dent, but I can't fully tell. And it's so fucking blurry. I can't tell. But it definitely, the bear is definitely fishing. Him hungry bear. But yeah. Let me see. But yeah, I've heard a lot about Chunk being like really aggressive and like one of the dominant bears. A lot of people root for Chunk. I think Chunk has won a couple times, I feel like, or at least once. Due to his size and strength. Okay, yeah, you guys can read this. Due to his size and strength, Chunk has gained the confidence and ability to take advantage of opportunities not available to most other bears. But it is only by observing his full range of behavior that we can get a true sense of his individuality. His low-hanging belly and ample hindquarters bear the fruit of his summer success. Honestly, that could be him. I don't see it. I mean, I can't tell if there's a scar or not. I can't tell. They do be fishing, though. Okay, so for Chunk, we need to look for a scar. And he's going to be dark brown. Probably by now. I don't know. It's going to be hard to spot him. Going to be very chunky in the hindquarters. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. Okay. Next, we have Grazer. Grazer is one of my favorites. I love Grazer. I almost chose... Hold on, sorry. You can't see Grazer. I almost chose Grazer as my candidate that I was going to, like, post for. Honestly, I'm in love with Grazer. Grazer's definitely one of, like, probably my second favorite. If not, like, I don't know. They're all my favorite, low-key. But it's definitely one of my favorites. So Grazer's number is 128. Grazer's also pretty popular. I also reposted somebody's art of Grazer today. Grazer has cubs. She's precious. But, yeah. So Grazer is a large adult female. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can read this. Okay. Large adult female with a long, straight muzzle and conspicuously blonde ears. During late summer and fall, she has grizzled light brown fur and is often one of the fattest bears to utilize Brooks River. Part of me, like, just looking at her, I feel like she's a Pizzly bear, but I'm sure they would know that, and they would probably list that. But she looks a lot like a Pizzly, I feel like. If you guys don't know what a Pizzly is, it's a polar bear grizzly. They're also called something else, but I like Pizzly more. But yeah, I guess they're just like a blonde type of brown bear. I feel like Grazer's also pretty easy to spot, but I also haven't seen Grazer, to my knowledge. But yeah. Grazer was introduced to Brooks... Oh, you can't read that. Fuck, my bad. Okay. Grazer was introduced to Brooks River as a young cub in 2005. Since then, she's become one of the best anglers at Brooks River. She can fish successfully in many locations, including the lip, far pool, and plunge pools of Brooks Falls. She can chase down fleeing salmon in many parts of the river or patiently scavenge dead and dying salmon, which I've already seen them do. It's so cool. After they spawn, Grazer will also fish overnight at Brooks Falls. I'm really interested in watching that too. I didn't watch too much footage last night because it was just like darkness, and it's kind of, I feel like it's a 50-50 shot if there will be bears there. But yeah, I'm super excited. I think I need to look at terminology and stuff about like what exactly is like the lip or the far pool and the plunge pools, because I don't really think I understand what that is. I think right now the bear that we're watching now is on the lip, but I'm not quite sure. So I think we might look at terminology later too. But yeah. Grazer is a particularly defensive mother bear who has successfully raised 2 litters of cubs. She often preemptively confronts and attacks much larger bears, even large and dominant adult males, in order to ensure her cubs are safe. Her behavior produced benefits beyond the protection of her cubs. In summer 2023, many other bears remembered her reputation, and Grazer maintained a high level of dominance even though she was single. For example, a large adult male, 151 Walker, regularly avoided her approach. Grazer's combination of skill and toughness makes her one of Brooks River's most formidable, successful, and adaptable bears. And I think that's why I loved her so much. Like, it's super cool that she's a mama bear. And then also, like, it just sounds like she's really cool. And she's really strong. And I don't know, I love her. Like, and I love, like, I feel like she looks different from the others too. I don't know. I just thought she's really cool. And if I remember right, I think Grazer was the one who won last year, I think. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it was Grazer. Okay. So this one is 151 Walker, who they mentioned up here, regularly avoided her approach last year. I don't remember too much about Walker, because Walker's unfortunately not one of my favorites, but by default, he is my favorite because he's a bear. So, identification. Walker is a large adult male. He has a long, tapering muzzle and widely spaced upright ears. Okay. In early summer, he often has dark eye rings. By late summer, Walker's fur is dark brown, and he has a light bulb or pear-shaped body. Okay. This one's going to be hard for me to identify. Like, I think I'm going to have to focus on, like, the widely spaced ears. Not sure how I'll determine that. Especially, like, if we're just looking at, like, just one bear like this. Like, I feel like I need the other bears to compare and be able to tell if it's him. In early summer, he often has dark eye rings, which I'm sure we won't see by now. He's got dark brown fur. Okay, so he's one of the darker ones. Oh, they're panning over. I bet there's another bear over there, or maybe they're just showing the river. Sometimes they like to just show the river. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. Pear-shaped body, I'm not sure I can determine that. I don't really know what constitutes for a pear-shaped body, but I guess his, like, yeah, I mean, in the beginning, she looks a little lean, but she rounds out. So, like, I feel like he's going to be probably, like, pretty round by now, and I won't be able to tell the difference. I feel like Chunk has a big belly, but I don't know if it's just that picture. I'll have to look at different pictures of them, too. Maybe we'll look at the snapshots, too, today. That might be helpful. Might see what snapshots people got today from the live streams. Let's see. Okay, so his biography. Walker was identified as an independent 2.5-year-old in 2009. He's a frequent user of Brooks Falls and the nearby vicinity, where he prefers to fish in the far pool, on the lip, and in the riffles. I know what the riffles are, because one of the cams is literally called the riffles. And I think it's just where, like, the water is just very, like, riffly. I don't know, it's, like, very chaotic. Oh, wait, there's 2 bears. There's 2 bears on the cam now. Oh boy, we got 2 bears. But yeah, I know what the riffles are. And I'll show you guys too. He often has easy access to productive fishing spots due to his size and disposition. Okay, so he's one of the bigger and, like, probably more, like, dominant bears. Which I think is pretty impressive that Grazer got him to back off. Okay, Walker remained a tolerant and playful bear during his young adult years. He ranks high currently in the hierarchy of bears at Brooks River, and shows much less tolerance for other bears. Okay, so he's angry compared to his younger self. Okay, so he got grumpy in his years. He establishes and maintains his dominance at Brooks Falls by displacing other bears from preferred fishing spots. Okay. However, his position in the hierarchy was frequently challenged this year. I'm assuming they're talking about, well, they could be talking about 2024. I'm not sure if they're talking about 2024 or 2023, because sometimes this stuff isn't always updated, but I'm going to assume it's 2024. this year by other bears such as 856. Are we gonna see that bear later? 856. No. 856 is not on the list this year, so I don't know who that bear is. But it's a bear. Oh wait, I scrolled too far down. Let's see. Brooks River, Brooks River, most dominant male. Okay. So 856 is their most dominant male. And 128 grazer, which we saw that in the previous thing about her. Walker's experiences demonstrate that behavioral change and new challenges are facts of life for bears. I love that. What a boy. What a boy. Okay. So let me just go over the bears we have now. Chunk has a scar, right? Yeah, a distinctive scar. Okay, so Chunk has a scar on the nose, on the nosy poo. Chunk gets darker, which, I mean, that's kind of true for all of them. It would probably be easier to identify Chunk in the early parts of the year, just because, like it said, like you can see all the wounds and scars, and they're like a lot lighter and stuff. And I feel like it's a lot easier to identify them all in the beginning. But for right now, we'll have to identify them later. I mean, Chunk do be chunky, very chunky in the scar. Okay, Chunk and scar for Chunk. And then Grazer is a lot lighter. And it looks like I'm just going to have to kind of depend on the fact that she's lighter. Walker is pear-shaped. Whatever that means. And it's got wide-ass ears. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Is the other bear still there? I think the other bear's, like, sitting in the trees. I think that's Chunk in the far back right. You can kind of barely see Chunk now. But I saw a bunch of pictures of a bear sitting underneath those trees. And they'll zoom in on the bear every so often. And I'm pretty sure it's always Chunk. I could be wrong, though. But, like, in all the pictures that I've seen, it's been labeled as Chunk. So I feel like that's a pretty good guess in assuming that it's always Chunk who sits there and does that. I don't think any of the other bears have. But I could be wrong. Okay, let's see. Our next one is Bucky. Bucky Dent. Bucky Dent is my favorite. One of my favorites. I have many favorites. But Bucky is definitely one of my favorites. Bucky's the one that I posted the campaign ad for. Bucky's number is 164. I'm trying to think of what else. I think Bucky looks very different in the beginning versus the end. Bucky looks a lot more similar to the other bears towards the end of the year, so I think it's gonna be really hard, and I've been trying really hard to be able to identify Bucky, so we'll see. To identify Bucky, okay, there we go. Bear 164 is a medium-sized adult bear. In early summer, he has light brown body fur with darker brown fur on his lower legs. His fur becomes dark brown in late summer. Many observers identify 164 by an apparent indentation. Jesus Christ. I am so sorry. Indentation at the base of his upper muzzle. So, can I zoom in on this? Okay, it's really fucking blurry. I'm so sorry. And you can't see the other picture. Well, you can see the snout. That's what we're looking for. So, I don't know what they're exactly talking about because I don't see an indent. And, like, maybe, is it, like, here, maybe? I don't know. Or, like, maybe they're talking about how, like, prominent the nose is. I'm not really sure. Like, maybe he's got more of a prominent nose, or maybe they're talking about, like, right here. I can kind of see something, maybe. Oh, you guys can't see that. Hold on. It's right here. You might have to zoom in yourself, but it looks like there's, like, a little indent here. And I'm just not sure, but, yeah. It's really hard, I feel like, to identify Bucky. Um, so that's that. Um, Instead of competing for established fishing spots like most bears at Brooks Falls, 164 invented his own. This is why I love Bucky so much. He stands at the very base of Brook Falls at the edge of the deepest plunge pool. At this location, he can catch salmon welling up from the pool below, jumping through the air, or falling from above. This is a spot that no other bear, currently or in the recent past, has tried to fish consistently. Fishing at Brooks Falls isn't easy for young bears. It can be difficult to develop angling skills when larger bears occupy the most productive and easiest to access fishing spots. As he grows, and appears to have grown a lot in the summer 2023, he'll become better positioned to compete for more traditional and productive fishing spots at Brooks Falls. Through innovation, Bear 164 carved himself a unique niche at Brooks Falls. But how might his behavior change as he continues to mature? I think he has. Oh, they're doing the close up. They're doing the close up. I'm pretty sure that's Chunk. I'm like pretty sure that's Chunk, but I have no idea. But this bear just sits there, and I think they're sitting there and fishing. I think that's their fishing spot, and I fucking love it. But anyways, going back to what I was saying. Bucky is just so fascinating to me because I think that's so cool. It sounds like Bucky's one of the younger ones, so he's not as dominant as some of the others. But I think it's so fucking cool that they're like just so intelligent that he came up with like his own way to fish that works. And that doesn't get in the way of like having to compete with the other ones and put himself in danger. Like, I just think that's so cool. I think that's so cool. I think he has the most like interesting story. So that's why I ended up choosing him for the campaign thing. And I really hope he wins because that'd be cool. It doesn't sound like he's won before. To my knowledge, the only ones that I know have won have been possibly Chunk. I'm not quite sure, but I think Chunk. I'm pretty sure Grazer. And then it mentions later when we read about Otis that Otis is like the main champion. Otis has won a lot. So yeah. So I think it'd be really cool to watch Bucky win this year. And I'm excited. Okay. The next bear, Electra. I think Electra's a female, yeah. I feel like Electra looks pretty consistent in the beginning of the year and the end. Otis is him. Otis. Yes. I feel like Electra looks pretty consistent. I don't really remember a whole lot of Electra's story, so we're gonna figure it out. Electra's number is 284. I'm kind of curious how they determine the numbers too. Are the bears gone? Maybe we'll switch the camera for a little bit. See if we can watch a different bear. It looks like there's only one right now. Let's watch. What about here? I think this is where Bucky normally fishes. I don't see any bears. Okay, how about here? Swimming bear! Swimming bear! Okay. Alright, let's see how to identify Electra. Okay. Bear 284 is a medium-sized adult female with perky ears, a long neck, and a prominent shoulder hump. Okay. She has uniformly brown fur in July. Her fur in late summer and fall remains brown but is often grizzled. I don't know what it means by grizzled either. Also, I also have prominent shoulder hump. Yes. So fair. Are you at a light? What do you... Oh my god, look at a bear! Did they catch a fish? I'm here for a bit, by the way. Okay, bet. Welcome back. No, am home in at Pooter. Let's go. Welcome back. Yeah, unfortunately, these videos also have birds, so I just kind of want to cry a little bit. But they look like calm birds, so I guess it's okay. I'm just going to look at the bear. Him eating. I'm eating real good. I don't know which bear it is either. So I guess for this bear, we're going to have to look for the hump. I can see the prominent hump. I can see that for sure. So I think we're just going to have to look for the hump. I hope him eat bird. Me too. Me too. He should just reach over and grab that one while he's at it. We may as well. It's right there. I mean, that's easy lunch right there. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Let's go ahead and read about her biography now. Bear 284 established her presence quickly at Brooks River after she separated from her mother in 2011. Oh, that's so sad. She's used the river every year since. She'll fish the lower river and occasionally in the vicinity of the falls. Bear 284 has had 2 known litters, and some of her former cubs have made Brooks River part of their home range. Notably, 901, another Fat Bear Week contender and product of 284's 2016 litter, returned to Brooks River with 3 spring cubs in summer 2023. I'm not sure if that's one of the cubs that they talk about later. I had that thought so much today. Which one? About like just grabbing the bird and eating it? Is that the thought? The bear is swimming away! Cameraman better get his shit together. You gotta catch up with bear. Oh, actually they might just be looking at the river, JK. It's river time. The bird get his own cameo. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking that too. When I was like falling asleep watching the bears, there was like one point where they were like surrounded by fucking birds. And I was like, damn, that would be so easy. I mean, who needs to fish for salmon when you can just grab the bird? Just grab it. Are these camps 24/7? Yes. So you can even watch them at night. It's just a lot harder. I mean, they do have like night vision, I think. But like I feel like they're not out as much. Dang. Would be good Eep cam. Exactly. And then you could wake up to bears. Honestly, I might do it. See if it works. There's the swimming bear. True. Exactly. Where was I at? Oh yeah, okay, so we gotta read the second part. Okay, so Bear 284's family line has long used Brooks River. In addition to some of 284's offspring, 284's mother, 708 Amelia, which is also not in the lineup this year, was raised along Brooks River by 468 Reggie. Oh my god, they got a whole backstory. I mean, they got a whole family line. Bear 284's legacy, like that of her mother and her grandmother, oh my goodness, was cemented as she protected her cubs and showed them the skills necessary to survive. She's part of a legacy that spans generations. Girlie got a whole family backstory with this river. I mean, I love that. I love that so much. That's what I call a regular. Goobness, this is like Game of Thrones, but like Game of Dens. True. Den of Bears. Exactly. Do you see the bear chat I'm using again? I decided today I would use it for the bear stuff. I want to like cover as little as possible of the bearage. Yeah, I'm using bear chat again. I thought it'd be perfect too. So, we're just chilling. I had you on audio only on my drive, so I heard you were using it. Yeah! Awesome. Bet. So you didn't miss anything. Let's go. Okay. Electra. Yeah. I think we're really just gonna have to depend on that hump. I don't know how else to identify her, really. I mean, we could try and like remember where they're all fishing, but I'm not going to. There's like, I think I'll learn it as they like as I watch them, but I think it's gonna be really hard to like sit there and try to remember where they're fishing, and then try to remember like where those areas are in the cameras. So yeah, yeah. I tried. I appreciate it. I'm so happy. Now you get to learn about all the bears with us, and then when I tell you later about the bears, you'll know all of it, but you'll hear it again. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're gonna go through a little span of bears where they like don't have names. Like I said earlier, I don't know why. I'm kind of assuming it's because they're not regulars. And it kind of sounds like so far we've only seen regulars. I would try not forget. That's okay. There is a lot of bears and they all look the same. So it's okay if you do. And if you forget, I can remind you. I'm trying to like remember their numbers. I think that's going to be the hardest part for me, especially the ones without names, because it's so easy for me to remember their names, and like I can like kind of remember their descriptions and stuff with their names, but I think it's going to be really hard for me to remember their numbers. Like I think the only number I have memorized right now is probably Bucky Dent's, just because I had to like write it down and like talk about him. Perks of knowing the bear expert. True, true. Um, so I'm gonna try really hard to remember their numbers too. Um, Especially because like when I show the pictures later, like a lot of them just put their number, so it's like really hard to know who it is. Sometimes they'll put the number in their name, but a lot of the times they just put their number if they even put a caption at all. Sometimes you're just looking at a bear and you don't know who it is. Um, but yeah, so this one's 402. Unfortunately, she does not have a name, but that's okay. I feel like she looks pretty different. I don't know if it's just the angle though. Maybe it's just the angle. It almost looks like she's darker in the beginning and then she gets lighter later. But I don't know. Let's see. Identification. Bear 402 is a large adult female. She has medium brown fur, tan colored claws. Interesting. And crescent or apostrophe shaped ears. Okay. When viewed from front or back. Oh, when viewed from front. Oh, okay. So they got the crescent roll ears from the back or the front. Okay, got it. During years when she is not caring for cubs, she is also quite fat in late summer and fall. Yeah, so they'll probably talk about this later, but you know it takes a lot to have to nurse those bears. So I don't think they can as easily get so chunky and stay so chunky because they got to sit there and care for their babies and like give them milk and stuff. Yeah. So it's a lot harder for them to be so chunky and such. Um so that can definitely impact their chunkness if they're nursing and everything and have cubs. Um so yeah. Um let's see their biography. Few bears can rival 402's maternal experience. Oh, yeah. She's the mother of at least 8 litters. Okay, so she's like the mama. More than any other bear currently at Brooks River. This includes 2 litters of 4 cubs apiece. That's a lot of cubs. um, let's see, where did I leave off? Oh, while 402 has weaned many cubs, some of which still visit Brooks River, she's also experienced the loss of entire litters. Oh, that's so sad. When a mother bear loses her litter in spring or early summer, it can trigger her to become receptive to mating once again. This explains why 402 bore litters in back-to-back years, such as 2007 and 2008. Although female bears need ample fat reserves, oh, this is when they talk about it, to support gestation, birth, and milk production in the den, fat is only part of the equation for maternal success. Cubs are ravenous, and mothers must provision them with milk and other foods during their active seasons. Bear 402 is a skilled angler, especially on the lip of Brook Falls, and often brings her cubs there. She's also an efficient scavenger of dead and dying salmon in the lower Brooks River. Even experienced mother bears experience loss, though. One of the cubs from her most recent litter disappeared in 2022. This summer, she continues to care for her single yearling. Her life illustrates the triumphs and difficulties of a long-lived mother bear. It's so sad. It makes me want to cry. um, but yeah, I think it's just so interesting that like a lot of them have like these really in-depth like reflective stories. I think it's really cool. It also makes me want to cry. Low key, especially this one. Um, So yeah, I mean, it sounds like she has like a pretty in depth like backstory, and she's had a lot of experience at these rivers. So I'm not really sure why she doesn't have a name. Maybe they have like a specific process that they do it, and like everybody has to vote for it or something. I'm not sure. It's wild she doesn't have a name. I know, I know. Maybe you should name them. You're right. All right, 402 gonna be Mama. Just so I remember her backstory too. Mama. You're right. I should name him. You're so right. But yeah, I find her backstory really interesting too. The only reason why I like didn't originally pick her or anything for the what is it, the campaign or anything was mainly because like I hate that they haven't given her a name. Like they need to give her a name. We gotta make a list. True. Gonna start naming them. We're gonna name them for ourselves. I think 402 actually. I wonder if 402. Hold on, let me scroll back up. I need to. You know what? I'm gonna open a second tab so that way I don't have to keep scrolling up. So that way I can just quick look at this. Okay, it doesn't look like any of 402's babies are in the running up this year. I'm not sure how they determine that either. I don't know if like they just decide because like I'm sure the other bears will show up, right? Or maybe they don't, and that's how they decide. Like it's just based off of who's been here consistently, maybe. But I feel like at any moment the other bears could be like, "Hey, I'm here." But I don't know. Yeah, there's another bear. That one looks pretty light in color. I don't think it's super light. I don't think it's grazer, but it kind of maybe. I don't know. It could be Bucky. Bear 578 with the surprise appearance. Is that Bear 578? I've heard a little bit about Bear 578. How can you tell? How can you tell? I want to know. What is your viewpoint on Kislev's War Bear Riders? I have never heard of it. Is that just like a war where they go in and they ride bears? No, I'm joking about the other bears. Not in the running, just showing up. Oh! I thought you were saying that one's that one. Because there actually is a Bear 578. I don't know if you knew that too. I might have read it. I don't know. I can't remember. There's so many fucking numbers. Billy's embracing the tism and making a video game reference. Oh. I don't think I've seen that video game. Apparently I should, though. Are they treating the bears badly? Because if they're, like, poking the bears and being mean to the bears, and if you can attack the bears, then it's a problem. It's called Total War. Oh. Hello! Welcome in, Ito! Hi, how are you doing? They ride them into war. I mean, if it's okay with the bear, then I see no problem. But if you can attack the bear in the video game, then there's a problem. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. But if it's like one of those games where like you can't attack the like ride or anything, then I think it's fine. And if the bears seem like they chose this life, then I think it's fine. But if they did not choose that life and they're getting aggressed on, then no. Okay, let's see. Bear. Let's say bear fist? Oh, are you talking about the bear on the cam? It looks like they're eating a salmon. I'm assuming. Or maybe they're cleaning their paws. I can't tell. I'm not even sure which bear that is either. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. I'm thinking too, so right now to be able to screen share this and then also like the cam, I have to have the cam on my TV screen. And I feel like that's obviously made the quality just absolute shit. So even if I were to like open it up, because I have it behind my OBS right now, so I see what you guys see. I don't get to see it bigger. Any bigger than you guys get to. And so for some reason when I have it on my other screen and I have it full screen and then I pull up, the website, it like stops working. So I have to put it on my TV. I don't know. But when we make it bigger, I'll move it over and then see if I can start identifying. Oh my goodness. Look at them! Look at them! They're eating. What are they? I don't see a fish. I'm sure they got fish though. Surely they got fish. He munch! So true. Oh, now we're swimming. We're moving. Somebody need to cut that grass so I can see the bears. That boy munching. So true. I think that might be Bucky. I think it might be Bucky. It could be. Maybe. Although I also I keep looking at the bears and I'm like, that could be Bucky. I'm always like, it's Bucky. Do you see an indent on their nose? I don't. Or maybe I do. I don't know. The reason I also think it might be Bucky because I saw pictures that were confirmed of him and he had little the whitest little tiny ears. So I don't know. Okay, but let's get back to bearing. So the next number bear we have is 428, which if I am right, 428 has cubs. JK, I'm wrong. But 428 could have cubs still. They're just not in the running for Fat Bear Jr. Whoever the bear is, he is Bucky for now. So true. Bucky for now. I'm just going to start doing that. I'm just going to be like, this is Grazer for now. This is Chunk for now. But yeah. So this bear looks a lot lighter than the other ones, I feel like. Bucky the bear. Yeah, Bucky's full name is Bucky Dent because Bucky has a dent in his nose. And they named that poor bear Bucky Dent. But you know what? We respect it. It's unique, that's for sure. But 428 looks a little different. 428 looks a little younger too. I think they might be closer to Bucky's age or even younger. They look a lot lighter too. They also look like they have the multicolor thing on the feetsies. Like they got darker feetsies and lighter uppies. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, so to identify them, this is a pudgy 3.5-year-old subadult bear. Bear 428 has blonde ears and grizzled light brown fur. Oh, she is difficult to differentiate from her same age sister 429. Is 429 in the running too? No, 429 is not in the running as well. At least not this time. Lighter uppies goes hard. Yeah. I've heard legends of Bucky Dent. The bear, he got that dent from crashing a truck. Oh my goodness. No way. I so believe that. I bet he got a big ass truck. I bet. I bet you're right. I bet you're so right. I bet Bucky Dent just had a crazy night and just crashed that bitch and then got a dent in his little nose. His little nosy poo. I wouldn't doubt that for a second. I 100% believe that. As I said in another stream, I completely believe what you guys tell me. Oh my god, daughter of Grazer? Wait, where? Oh, does it say? Oh, it does say that. Yeah. So yeah, Bear 428 is the offspring of 128 Grazer, a legend, one of the legendary cubs. First line of bio. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We're supporting the Witchy Stream Challenge. Thank you. Holy moly, indeed. It just keeps going. A perennial presence at Brooks River. As a dominant mother bear, Grazer provided her cubs with consistent access to productive fishing spots at Brooks Falls. As a yearling and a 2.5-year-old cub, 428 followed her mother's lead. She took to the lip of the falls to practice fishing in a location that many bears compete for, and that younger bears are often displaced from by larger bears. So it sounds like Grazer provided her the opportunity to sit there and be able to like fish with some of the like bigger and dominant bears, which is such a great experience to have, because like we were talking about with Bucky earlier, like Bucky doesn't get that experience because he doesn't have a parent who like gave him that opportunity and access, but 428 gets that. As an independent bear in 2023, she navigated the river without mother's guidance for the first time. I thought like maybe this year might have been her first, but it sounds like it was last year. Easy access to the lip of the falls and other productive fishing spots were no longer something she could count on. She navigated these new challenges by utilizing opportunity as it came, even if opportunity came inconsistently. So it sounds like she's kind of struggling with that now. Like her mom used to give her access, but now she doesn't get that access as easily. Which kind of sucks. But I guess that makes sense too. Like as you get older, you're going to start going to the river yourself. And then like without your big strong mother to protect you. I'm kind of surprised they don't go up together still, but I guess they don't. But yeah. This one looks like it could be. See, I think this is who I'm going to like confuse. Oh wait, let me go back up here actually. I need to figure out how to identify 428 and 402. I might have to look for the crescent shaped ears. Like when they look forward and when they look backward. Which could be easy because sometimes they do that a lot. I think that's what I'm going to have to kind of fall back on because I don't think I could tell by the color. They look just like the other dark brown bears. So I got to keep that in mind. 402 mama. And then 428. I think 428 is probably going to be smaller than the others. Hold on, let me look. Let's see. 428 is 3.5. How old is Bucky? Bucky Dent. It doesn't say. But it does mention him being younger. Well, he's an adult male, so I guess he's full grown, whatever age that is. But yeah, I still think 428 is going to be smaller. What are we naming 428? I think we should probably name 428 Pudgy. I think that's fire. Pudgy's fire. I think that's what we should name 428. Noted. Bet. Okay. But yeah, I think 428 is going to be easier to identify by just looking. Oh my goodness, look at those paws! Look at those paws! I think they're eating a finch. They're eating something. It could be a dead finch. OMG! Yeah, you get some paw action every once in a while. I don't know what bear that is. Do those look like crescent ears, guys? I can't tell. Oh! Huh? Is that bear eating dirt? What am I looking at right now? That look like a massive thing of dirt. He eat mud? Is he really eating mud? I'm so confused. Oh, I'm so confused. No, bear, stop. Bear's gotta do what a bear's gotta do. Who's eating mud right now? Maybe there's like worms and stuff in it. Or like, is there any kind of fish that like dig into the dirt? Is that a thing? Dirt fish? Maybe that's what the bear doing. The bear eat the dirt for the fish. I don't see a big indent. I don't think that's the indent bear. Which I think is Electra. I don't know. I don't know who eating dirt right now. Okay. So next we have Holly. 435, Holly. Holly's a pretty famous one too. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Holly is probably who I'm going to get mixed up with Grazer. Holly also, to me, looks like a Pizzly. But who knows? I think Holly consistently looks the same in the beginning and the end. Except obviously Chunk. Holly looks very chunky and like the hind and also like the tummy. So I feel like Holly's also a really good contender for actually winning. I don't know if Holly's actually ever won. But we'll see. Identification. Holly is a large adult female with blonde ears and pale tan-colored claws. By early autumn, she is usually very fat with grizzled blonde fur. Her appearance somewhat resembles the shape and color of a lightly toasted marshmallow. I love that. I love that so much. I almost picked Holly just because they called her a lightly toasted marshmallow. I want you all to know that. I 100% almost picked her for my campaign because of that. Anyways, her biography. Holly's life is one hardship. Oh, yeah, you guys can still. Well, let me scroll down a little bit. Lightly toasted bear mellow. Exactly. Holly's life is one of hardship, surprises, and success. She raised an injured yearling cub in 2007. I also really liked her backstory too. That yearling bear, now known as 89 Backpack, continues to use Brooks River. In 2014, Holly adopted a lone yearling cub into her family. Holly cared for and raised this bear alongside her biological cub, weaning them both in the spring of 2016. Each of those bears are now successful adults, 503 and 719. Are any of them in here? No. Okay. Just wanted to check. Holly's spring cub in 2020, now identified as bear 335. No. Okay. Suffered from porcupine quills in a front paw. But when Holly returned in 2021, her cub appeared to be fully healed. Good. 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 Holly returned to to Brooks River as a single bear in 2023. A bachelorette's life has afforded her the opportunity to concentrate on her own needs, but like other single females, she'll need ample body fat to survive winter hibernation and potentially give birth to a new litter of cubs in the den. Holly has shown that experience and oh my god, I can't read. Oh my god. Okay, and an ability to adapt lead to longevity and success for brown bears. She was the 2019 Fat Bear Week champion. Damn. That's crazy. Right before COVID. Damn. That's crazy. Oh my god, look at that bear swimming. Swimming bear. But yeah. So it looks like we're going to have to look for a toasted look. Let me look at Grazer again. I don't know. Grazer kind of looks toasted to me too. I think Grazer looks lighter though. Especially in the little ears. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough between them two. At least if I see a light bear, I probably know it's like Holly or Grazer. Or if there's another light bear that I don't remember. It was tough, indeed. And then the rest just all look like each other. It's just a fun time. Let's go ahead and switch to cam. It's been a minute. We've been on this one. Does this one have more than one bear? It does. We're going back to this one. We got 2 bears. It's probably the same bears from earlier, too, that we were watching. All right. So this is the very famous Otis. I feel like, so he looks a lot skinnier in the beginning. And then he chunks up. I think so. They've been there for all day. Yeah. Bears gotta eat. But like, I feel like he very noticeably chunks up. Like, I feel like he always looks the scrawniest, and then he chunks up a lot. Honestly, it fucking freaks me out, and it worries me. And I'm about to go mouth feed him in the beginning of the year, I swear to God. I'm worried. But this is 480 Otis. He is big famous. His identification is Otis was 4 to 6 years old when he was first identified in 2001, and he's now one of the older male bears at Brooks River. As bears age, they experience a variety of challenges, and Otis is no exception. He faces strong competition from younger adult males for preferred fishing spots. Like many older bears, Otis must also persevere through the poor condition of his teeth. He is missing 2 canine teeth, and many of his other teeth are greatly worn. This makes me so fucking sad. I want you all to know that. But you know what? He's still a champ. Bear, close up! So true! Look at that bear! What bear? We don't know. He's so wet. Imagine just sitting in the river all day and just being moist all day. That's a wrinkly bear. I wonder if that like dries out their skin a lot. Bro just sitting wrinkly. Wrinkly bear. Man, if I had to guess what bear that was, I have no idea. Maybe that might be Chunk. But I have no idea. I'm only guessing that because there was a bear over in the trees earlier. And I'm like pretty confident that's always Chunk. So, I'm feeling Chunk. That's a Chunk for now. Hello, Miles. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, boy. We get to drink water while we watch the bears sit in the water. There wasn't much water left in that, so I'm going to drink another. But how are you doing, Miles? Welcome in. No way we're going to make me stretch, too. Okay. I'm stretching. Ugh. And I unshrimp. Ooh, damn. I don't know why, but like last night my shoulders started hurting really bad. And I know it's the muscle. And like when I sat up it hurt. It hurt a lot. Another thirsty. What? That's Quady. You took a nice hour-and-a-half nap? Oh my god. That sounds so nice. I think I only napped for an hour today. I hope it was a good nap. Oh my goodness, another Wawa. Okay, listen, just because the bears are drinking does not mean this bear needs to drink. I'm not eating salmon with the bears either. No. That is not what that means. No! Bruh. No way. Okay, I've had much thirst. I am very hydrated. So very hydrated. Let me see. Okay, so now we need to read the second part of Otis's backstory. Otis arrived at Brooks River in late July this summer. Although his whereabouts prior to this are unknown, Otis did not look like he had eaten much of anything before his arrival, which makes me very sad. He was emaciated with hip and rib bones visible under his skin. Otis would have been excused if he decided to chase salmon through the river, but instead he stuck to what he knows works best: patience and persistence. Amazingly, and despite his hunger, Otis sat or stood at the falls and waited for salmon to come to him, just like he always has. The effort worked. Otis carried substantial body mass. By the end of summer, Otis uses his knowledge, skill, and patience to find success. He has won more Fat Bear titles than anyone. He was the inaugural Fat Bear Tuesday champion in 2014 and Fat Bear Week champion in 2016, 2017, and 2021. So he's a big wiener. Also, thank you for the head pat. I hope it worked. I sure hope it did, because sometimes the head pat doesn't work. And there is a very real chance that you didn't see it because of the hat. But I'm gonna drink now. Yummy, yummy water. Yummy, yummy water. But yeah, I was really touched by his story. I think he's really cool. And it's really cool that he's like one of the older ones too, and like they talked about that, and they talked about like all his winnings and stuff. I wish they would tell us about like each bear and how many times they've all won. Cuz I feel like Grazer won last year, I'm pretty sure, and they didn't mention that. So I'm a little sad about that. But I still think it's really interesting, and I like his backstory. A lot of people root for Otis all the time. And I think part of it is because he's won so many times, and maybe part of it is also because he's an older bear, and like, I don't know, he's just super popular. I think him, Chunk, and maybe Grazer are like the most popular bears. Team Otis! You're rooting for Otis, Billy. But yeah, I think they're the most popular ones. Team Otis. Damn, I got Team Otis scissors in my chat. But yeah, I think they're the most popular bears. I think Grazer has only gotten super popular recently. But yeah, I know a lot of people love Chunk. A lot of people do. I see screenshots and shit of Chunk all over the place. Okay, so next. Oh wait, hold on. I don't really know how we're gonna identify Otis. I think Otis kind of looks a little different in the face, maybe. Like, I don't know. It almost looks like maybe he's got a longer snout or something. So we might be able to identify him through that. But it says he's got, like, patches of, like, blonder fur on his shoulders, which I can kind of see. Oh, sorry. You guys can't see it. Teehee. It's, like, kind of right here. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we can identify him through that. Okay, so now we got 747. This bear definitely looks like it gets darker. For sure. I don't really see too much else. They definitely got a big tummy and like round, big round bear. So let's see how to identify it. Bear 747 is a large adult male with a blocky muzzle and floppy ears. Oh my goodness, floppy ears. Wait, hold on. I don't see no floppy ears. Where? I'll have to pay attention. Okay. In early summer, his reddish-brown fur sheds in a patchy manner, Like many adult males, he often has scars and wounds on his face and neck. In late summer and fall, he is typically very fat with a low-hanging belly and uniformly dark brown fur. Okay, so I was right. We probably just have to look for his tummy. His tummy and floppy ears and blocky muzzle. I feel like that could be easy because I don't know. His muzzle kind of looks similar to Otis's. I feel like, but I don't know. He definitely looks darker. I think it might be easy to spot him because he looks like the darkest bear so far. Okay, biography. Few brown bears ever grow as large as the bear who shares an identification number with a jet plane. No way. When 747 was first identified in 2004, he was a relatively young bear, only a few years old and unable to compete with larger bears for the most preferred fishing locations. Since then, oh my god, I can hear that bear. It's like that bear. That bird? It's so distracting. Since then, he has become a giant among bears, once estimated to weigh 1,400 pounds. That's 636 kilograms. Jesus. That's a big bear. He is a skilled and efficient angler who is found fishing most often in the jacuzzi or the near far pool of Brooks Falls. That's so cute. Let's see. Being big doesn't mean you don't face challenges. And 747 faced consistent challenges from other large males like 856 and 32 chunk this year. In contrast to last summer, 747 deferred to both rivals in 2023, even though all three males appeared evenly matched in size. Does this signal that 747 is feeling the effects of age? He's more than 20 years old. Or might he have determined that challenging Chunk and 856 was not worth the effort when he still had access to many productive fishing spots? Okay. So it sounds like he's a lot older. He's more than 20 years old. I don't know what that means compared to the other bears. Like, I don't really know all the bears' ages. Which one is 856? Do we have 856? No, we do not. We do not know who 856 is. But they must be one of the more aggressive and like alpha bears. Is an alpha bear a thing? I don't know. With his fishing skill and rank near the top of the hierarchy, advantage comes to 747 in ways that not all bears experience. But that does not mean life near the top of the hierarchy is not without its difficulties. He was the Fat Bear Week champion in 2020 and 2022. Oh, he's a wiener too. Okay. We shall call 747. I had an idea. Maybe we'll call 747 Jet. I think that's fire. That's what we'll call 747. I had the same idea! Yeah! I thought that was cool. Like, that's a unique thing about this bear. So, we'll call him Jet. Jet for now. Until they name him. Now, 901, I feel like, has a very, very unique appearance. Like, at least in their early times, like, look how skinny that bear's face looks. Like, you can see every feature of that bear. And then, like, they got really poofy arms. Like, I don't know. I thought that was so interesting. And they're, like, they look a lot more, like, yellowish or, like, gold. That bear. Exactly. Like, it's a very interesting appearance. And then they get, like, light brownish later on. And then they kind of look more like the other bears. But this is 901. It's a pretty bear. Yes. Yes. So pretty bear. This is a medium-sized adult female. Bear 901 has blonde rimmed triangular ears. What do you mean? Them looks like normal bear ears. What do you mean triangular? Oh, we're getting another bear close up. Fantastic. Look at that bear. That bear is just standing there taking them waves? Is that what you would call it? Like the rush of the water. The bear kind of swaying. The bear going like, wee. This wrinkly bear. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that bear. So berry. Okay. But triangular ears. Her fur is golden brown in early summer and grizzled brown in late summer. Okay. Biography. Bearography even. Bear 901 was first identified as a 2.5-year-old in 2018 at the end of Fat Bear Week 2022, with 901's body fat providing the buoyancy that raised her to the final match. Many people wondered if 901 would return to Brooks River with cubs in 2023. The answer came in early summer when she arrived with 3 spring cubs. Bear cubs are born in midwinter while mom hibernates. Oh, so does she sleep through that shit? Surely she can't sleep through that, right? So does that mean they lose sleep when they're birthing? Female bears with too little body fat at the start of hibernation are unlikely to give birth, so 901's savings account of ample body fat last year positively influenced her reproductive success. With a family to care for, 901 expressed caution throughout much of the summer. She most often used the river mouth area where fewer bears are present instead of making frequent trips to Brooks Falls, likely to provide her cubs with more safety. In mid-September, though, one of her cubs disappeared while 901 fished in the lower Brooks River. Raising cubs is difficult for mother bears, and first-time mothers are particularly challenged to provision the family with food while keeping them safe. That's so sad. You know, at least they're telling me that it disappeared and not if it died, because I don't want to know. Bro just waddled away, and they will waddle back, I'm convinced. Because bears don't die. In fact, bears are not allowed to die. Where did little bear go? I know. I don't know. They were talking about, I remember I read that, and then, what is it? Is this 901? I thought, yeah, 901 has a spring cub, and I think they mentioned it too, about that. So yeah. She actually has one of the cubs that are in the running for cub time. Otay, but what we name in 901? That one I don't know. Thanks for the kiss, Miles. Thanks. Is it a comfort smooch for the lost baby bear? Ashley? You think so? I was thinking something with gold in it. Like something to do with golden. I just wasn't sure. Yes, comfort smooch. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Goldilocks? Ooh, Goldilocks is kind of good. Barry McBearface. No wiser. No. Do you see this bear? Look at this bear's face, huh? Let me just... I'll open this one. Look at this bear's face. And tell me that looks like a Barry McBearface. That is not an elegant name for this elegant bear. Oh my god, look at the bear cam. I'm pretty sure that one is, that one is, oh my goodness. What's the bear's name? Chonk? I'm pretty sure that's Chonk, because there's like a bear that consistently sits there and fishes, and I'm pretty sure it's Chonk. There's been so many images of this bear just sitting there and looking like that. I love it. Goldilocks is fire, though. I kind of like that one. Yeah, it looks like a bear face to me. That's not a bear face. No. That's not how bear faces work. No. No. That's not bear face. That's face of bear. I think I'm gonna go with Goldilocks though. I must sadly depart for now. Okay. Bye bye. I will have good stream as bear. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. And that's all of the main bears for Fat Bear Week. Now we're going to look at the Fat Bear Juniors, which there's, I think, only 4, right? There's only 4. I was looking at them last night too, and like, I think this is like a couple of bears, because it said that she had 3, and then 1 went missing. So I think this counts as 2 bears in 1. And I'm kind of sad if it does, because like I feel like they should separate them because they're their own bears. But I'm not too sure. We'll have to read it and you guys help me decide. I don't know. Okay. So this is kind of a smaller version of the Fat Bear Week. And you still get to vote on the bears and stuff, the baby bears. I think it's a lot harder to vote for them because they don't show the baby bears as much, I feel like, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Like I said, this is my first year actually watching it and participating, so I could be wrong. I also didn't think that like this year I would get a chance to like vote on the baby bears, so I'm pretty excited. So this one is 806 Spring Cub. This is my favorite baby bear. 806, I'm not really sure how to tell the cubs apart, so I guess we'll have to rely on the identification. I don't know. But it looks like they were a lot darker before, and they get a little lighter. That's a chunky baby. Oh, yeah. Chunky babies. Okay, so this male first-year cub has long, shaggy brown fur and a short, pointed muzzle. Okay, so I guess we're looking for short nose and long fur for baby. There are perils and advantages of fishing near Brooks Falls. Many mother bears with young cubs shy away from the vicinity of the waterfall, but 806 did not avoid this area in 2023. She knew that Brooks Falls provides bears with their very first opportunities to fish for salmon in early summer. Coming so close to other bears at the falls, however, increased the risk of her cubs' safety. So, sounds like Mama Bear is risky. I don't know if this is like... does it say who's the mom? Yeah, 806. So which one is... Oh, I guess 806 isn't in the lineup. That's crazy. We don't know who 806... I feel like 806 has been mentioned before. Reckless endangered. Sometimes you gotta be risky with the babies. In his efforts to remain safe, 806's spring cub attempted to stay close to mom, even if that meant entering the swift and cold river. On several occasions, he was swept downstream or over the waterfall. In a notable event in late July, his mother fell off the falls as she caught a fish, which left the cub alone momentarily. A nearby adult male then pursued and attacked the cub. Thankfully, 806 was able to return and successfully defend her offspring. Mother and cub returned frequently to the falls afterward and throughout August. With salmon abundant in midsummer, 806's cub grew rapidly. His story showcases the risk and reward that bears find at Brooks Falls, which I think is such an inspirational story, but also I'm very worried for this cub. And I kind of just hope he survives. Okay. Next we have 901's spring cubs. So yeah, it looks like this one's... It shows all 3 in this picture because there was 3 in the beginning, and now they're showing these 2. So I guess they're kind of featuring them together as family, which I guess is okay. But there's all the tubs. These first-year cubs are both male. They are different colored body fur. One has dark brown fur, and a prominent natal collar of light grizzled fur around his neck. The other cub's fur is light brown like his mother's. Okay, so I think the light brown one is this one. It looks like it, and then this one's the first one that they described. Biography. Born last winter, these cubs represent 901's first known litter. 901 took a noticeably cautious approach with her family during early summer. She rarely ventured near Brooks Falls, where the greatest number of bears gathered. Instead, 901 kept them near the mouth of Brooks River, where open space is abundant and there is less risk of dangerous close encounters with other bears. So this mama is playing it safe. I think this is Goldilocks. Yes. Let's see. Yet, despite the best efforts of mother bears, chance and circumstance can lead to misfortune. The family arrived at Brooks River with 3 cubs in early summer 2023, but 1 cub disappeared in mid-September. Although other bears were in the near vicinity, no person witnessed the cause of the cub's disappearance, thank God, and its fate is unknown. It's probably for the best. Bro will just waddle back, I believe it. The siblings remind us that the lives of young bears are filled with risk, no matter the caution and effort of mother bears. Oh my God, we're getting another bear close up. Let's go. I think it's the same bear. Bear is just chilling. Oh wait, they're closing in on the 2, because I think one of them is sitting in the river and then the other one's like sitting by the tree. If I'm right. Bro chilling though. Okay. This is 909 Junior. This one definitely chonked up. I mean, this one looks super scrawny and then just chonky. Big chonk. Okay, so 910's adopted niece, aka 909 Junior. I love this bear's backstory. It's like so interesting and so cool. So identification, this is a large-bodied 2.5-year-old female cub. She has evenly colored brown fur and wide-set ears. I will unshrimp. I skipped a whole sentence. Wait, hold on, let me go back. What sentence did I skip? Oh, you're right. The surviving cubs remained overnight in a spruce tree around the time of the other cubs' disappearance. I think that was the sentence I skipped. My bad. Living bear best life. So true. So true. But yeah, back to Junior. Junior's backstory. In 2022, the sisters 909 and 910 integrated their families, which is so cute. I love this. They traveled, fished, rested, and played together in late spring 2023. However, 909 separated from her 2.5-year-old cub. This normally begins a journey of independence for young bears, but 909 Jr. found a new path. She was adopted by her aunt, 910, who was still caring for her biological yearling cub. Adoption is a rare event among brown bears, and the circumstances that lead to it are usually mysterious or unknown. The sociability and friendship between the 909 and 910 families in 2022 may have provided 909 Jr. with an uncommon advantage. She was familiar with and more than tolerated by 910 and her yearling cub. Perhaps 910's maternal instincts naturally broadened to provide 909 Jr. with the same guidance and protection as her biological cub. No matter the reason for the adoption, 909 Jr. benefited from another summer with a mother. She's quite large for her age and appears well positioned to succeed during her future transition to independence. She was the 2022 Fatbeard Jr. champion. So yeah, they got adopted, and I think that's really cool. I've heard of it with like cats before. Like I've heard about like kind of getting a cat to adopt a kitten and stuff, but I had never like thought about like bears doing it before, which I mean it makes sense. I'm sure all animals probably do it. But it's really cool to like hear about it and be able to like see it and stuff. Okay? And then I think this is our last one. Yeah, this is our last one. 910's yearling. So this is the cousin of the other one, and the biologically had cub of 910. So 910's cub also looks pretty skinny and also light, and then it looks like they get darker and plumper later on. I think it's a lot more like, you can see it a lot more in the younger cubs than like the older bears. Like they all look pretty plump to begin with. And I wonder too, because like you can see it a lot in Otis, and I wonder if that's because he's so old. And maybe like the really old bears or the really young bears are the ones that look super skinny. But I'm not sure. But that's my suspicion. This second year female cub has evenly brown grizzled fur. That's all they got to say. A unique family experience has accompanied 910's yearling. She was a part of an integrated family alongside her mother, her aunt, and cousin in 2022. This summer, she remained part of a blended family when her mother adopted her cousin, 909 Jr. While the cubs under 910's care remained bonded throughout the summer, they also found that hunger drives competition among bears. Family members included. Sounds like they tussled. Bears have learned to expect abundant salmon at Brooks River in early summer, but salmon were initially sparse in July. With relatively few salmon available at that time, bears experienced greater competition among each other for food. When 910 was successful in catching salmon, she would guard her food while the yearling and her cousin often engaged in a race to grab any part of the fish that they could. The yearling was at a disadvantage in these situations since she was smaller than her cousin and mother. Regardless of any competitive disadvantage, she was... What is that? Oh, I think that's bird noises. I thought that was like baby bears for a second. Where was I at? Regardless of competitive disadvantage, she has grown into one of the largest yearling bears at Brooks River in 2023. Family life among bears, like it as among people, brings friendship, love, and conflict. Perhaps the differences are matters of degree rather than of kind. Big stretch. Perfect. We all done, and we stretching. I'm trying to think if we should look at the pictures next or like watch the video a little bit. I think maybe we should go through some of the pictures first. So I was talking about earlier, which I think I might have to go to a different... Here it is, snapshots. So on this website, which you can find if you use the Fat Bear command, so you can actually find this exact same page if you click on the first link. The second link is going to be the cams, so all the different cams that I sit there and cycle through. And then the third link is going to be the actual, like, national park that this is at. Their, like, website and, like, general information and stuff. But on the first link, what we're on right now, if you just click this sidebar, there's all kinds of stuff you can look at. Like, you can look at a chat. It looks like they have films. You can even click on the live cams through here. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. There's, like, testimonials and all kinds of stuff. You can volunteer. Unfortunately, I cannot volunteer because they are all the way in Alaska. And I am not in Alaska. Though I wish I were in these moments. In these crucial, crucial bear moments. But unfortunately, I am not. So. But yeah, they got all kinds of stuff. We are going to look at their snapshots, though. These are the same images. So it looks like... Let's see. It looks like these were taken today. And pretty recently. See, we saw this bear earlier. But yeah, these are all the snapshots that, like, people... Oh. I don't know why, but Siri was talking to me. Anyways. These are all the snapshots that people have taken during the live streams. These are free to use for the campaign thing, which is what I posted on Twitter earlier today. If you did not see it, here is my Twitter. But yeah, I posted, they have like a little contest going on where you can make a campaign for a bear that you want to root for. And you can use these images for free. It's just a matter of finding the bear. Like, for instance, this picture. Okay, so the bear that we were watching sitting there is actually Walker. I was wrong. 151 Walker. As you can see. Oh, you can't see it. Shoot. How do I. Okay, I'm going to make it small for a minute. Can I. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Oh, interesting. It stays in that corner. That's so weird. Okay, hold on. Let me make it small real quick, and then let me move it around so you can see the caption. Because it's going to be a lot harder to move the viewer attack. I think it's this one. Yeah. So right there in the bottom left corner of like every post that you will scroll through, sometimes they'll have a caption. I don't know. This one does, so it identifies the bear. Sometimes they'll only put the number. Sometimes they will put like the name too. This one they have both. It normally tells you like what time they took it, what day. It says who posted it. You can't see that though. But it'll say in the top right corner like who posted it and stuff like that. And you can download them in the bottom right. I don't know if you can see it. Download. You can also favorite them if you have an account. But yeah. This one just says so this one for example. This one just says KRV, which is for the it's the Cats River view. They just caption it for like that place. But they did not put what bear it was, so we don't know what bear that is. Unless of course you're a bear expert and you're really good at telling which bear is which. A lot of them will say BF, which is just I think it's for it's for Brooks Fall. Doesn't say who this is though, but they seem to know who it is because they're saying she. I'm not sure if maybe there's like an easier way to identify these bears somehow that I'm missing, but these people really know their bears. This is more picture like screenshots of the bear that was not labeled. Non-bear expert. It's definitely a bear. So true. So true. That we know for sure. We just don't know which bear. This is 903, which... Let me look again. Which was 903? Oh, it's a surprise bear. This one's not in the lineup. 903 just chilling here, I guess. I mean, there's always a chance that they probably, like, they could have labeled the bear wrong, too. That's always a possibility. But I like to trust in the fact that these people know what they're doing. So. See, like, this person said, oh, yeah, this is definitely Chunk. You can tell because of the scar. This one definitely Chunk. I agree. I concur. This is Chunk. I'ma head out. Bedtime. Okay, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. And thanks for the bits. I hope you have a good bedtime. And I hope you have nice, lovely dreams of bears. Thanks for the head pat. Oh, it does go over the hat. Perfect. Amazing. Spectacular. There's Chunk again. More Chunk images. There's a lot of... See, this is what I mean. Like, a lot of people love Chunk. This one might be a cub. It looks like it's a cub. It doesn't say, though. And, like, some of them will have a description and some of them won't. It's kind of interesting. That one kind of looks like a cub, don't you think? I don't know. This is 903 again. I suppose 903 is out then. 903 again. Hiding behind Twee. Oh, I went a little too fast. It's still 9:03 though. It's fine. These are some really good like snapshots. These are really good. They got really close with that bear. This happened at 10 a.m. today. Fish and bear. Oh, this is a tiger image. More bear. Oh. Sometimes they'll post like images of just the river. And apparently just the trees too. Yeah, so they have other animals too on this website. So unfortunately it's not all gonna be bears. But it's pretty cool. I think I can actually, this is just fan favorites, hold on. So they have a specific one if you want to just look at the bears. But they have all kinds of stuff. I mean, look at all these options. Like there's so many cams you can watch on this website. It doesn't have to be just the bears. They have all kinds of shit. They got Polar Bears International. I didn't even know they had them. That's what I did the polar bear charity for. We're gonna have to look at their cams next time. But yeah, they have all kinds of stuff. I think I may have missed it. It should be under K's. Yeah, Katmai National Park. So that's the one you want to click on for the bears. Although my link that I provided should direct you straight to the bears. Okay, so these are only the bears that we've been watching today. So they got this one. They said that it might be 910 Junior. Maybe. Which 910 Junior, is that the... I'm not sure. Are they talking about the baby? One of the babies? I don't know. Maybe. And then there's another... oh my god, there's like so many fucking babies here. Oh, maybe they think it's the two babies and then like the aunt / mother. Oh, but there's... oh my god, there were so many bears here. That's going on right now? I want to see that. Hold on, we're going to switch cams. It says this is just taken. I don't see the bears. I see one. Oh my god, look at him moving. Let me make sure the quality is really good. Yeah, it's probably as good as it's gonna get. Unfortunately, I don't see any of the other bears. I saw one bear moving through the grass. I think there might be another one in the grass too. I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah, this is what I was looking through last night, trying to find images to use for Bucky Dent. And like I said, it's kind of hard because like they're not like guaranteed to be in any pictures on a given day, and they're not always labeled, unfortunately. More bears. Oh, I skipped too far. I wonder if they'll say what bear this is. I can't tell which bear this is though. Oh my god, look how floofy. That's such a floofy bear. Oh my goodness. Look at that floof. That's a lot of floof. And it's all like, it kind of looks like a Pomeranian dog or something. It's like really fluffy all around its head. That's interesting. Exactly, Wiser. Exactly. They think it's 910 Junior, which I'm assuming is probably this one they're talking about. I think they think it's this bear. Unless, they could also think it's this one. Oh, yeah. I think they think it's this one. Because it's Junior. Technically it's 909 Junior, but I guess they just call them 910. So I think they think it's this bear. Which I could kind of see it. I can definitely tell it's a cub. It's very small. So floof. There's a boat. I don't see no bear. I think it's just boat picture. Yeah, a lot of these are like the same fucking image over and over again, but that's okay. We still love the bear. Ooh. These are from earlier. Can I click on it? Okay, I will not be clicking on it. And then you gotta like scroll down and like wait for them to load, but I mean there's all kinds of pictures that they have. I mean I could just sit here and go through this all day. Look at this bear. This bear looked like he got close. 907. Which one is 907? I4 Gore. JK 907 isn't even on the list. But 907 is here. I wonder which one this one is. Oh, wait. 151. Walker. Oh, okay, so Walker's sitting there today. Oh, I didn't mean to make it big. Huh. So Walker's the one sitting on the waterfall right now. So let's go back to that screen real quick. So we can compare even. I think it was this one. It was the falls. I think, right? So I think Walker is this one. Right over here. I don't know which one this one is. I'm sure they might have some pictures posted of someone identifying the bear. And then this was Walker earlier too, I think. Someone said it was Walker. Right? I don't know why, but like my thing's all messed up. There we go. 151, I think that's Walker. Yeah. Okay. So then, let's see if we can find the other one. Some more of Walker. The other bear's kind of right here. This one doesn't say. Oh, this is the bear that was eaten, or I think they were cleaning their paw or something, or maybe eating fish. Looks like fish. I don't think this was the dirt-eating bear. It could have been, though. Here we go. Here's one of this bear. 907. I think that's... Oh, that's one of the random bears. So I guess that's one of the random bears that are not in the competition this year. I wonder what makes them, like, not in the competition then if they're showing up. I mean, maybe they just showed up today. Who knows? But maybe they didn't show up consistently enough to be in the competition. Or it could also be, like, I wouldn't think that, like, nursing cubs gets them out of the competition because the one is, which one? 901 is. But she is the only one who's nursing right now and in the competition, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe too violent? I don't think so. Because they're all gonna fight. I think it might just have to do with maybe the bear not showing up super consistently earlier this year. I'll have to look. Maybe it says it in there about. Let me check. Let's click on this. So this is the park's website. This is what it's gonna look like. If you want to look at the cams, you would just click online activities right here. Or you could, there's also a webcam. Teehee. They have all kinds of stuff too. I thought maybe they would have Fat Bear Week somewhere on here. But I don't see it. Let me try opening just like the Fat Bear info page again. It doesn't say how they choose them on here. Meet the bears. So later when you're able to vote for them, I guess you'll go here. And then it'll show like their results and stuff. There's news. Oh my god, Fat Bear Week shop. They have a separate page here too. Let's see. Hold over the course. 7 days. Why fat matters. How it works. Rangers create a tournament style bracket. Doesn't say how they're chosen though. Who's who? A series of online chats. Resident naturalists and rangers. These chats focus both on individual bears. Throughout the season, you can also tune in to the cams. Oh, okay. So they actually also have like, it looks like they also have like separate chats and stuff that they have like about the bears too, which is kind of cool. I'll have to see if I can find those too. Okay, it talks about the brackets. Chubby Cubbies! I love that. Oh yeah, here's all the past champions if you want to look at those. 2014 was Otis. Then it was Beadnose, which I've heard of this bear before. I remember reading about this bear. And then Otis again, and then Otis again, and then Beadnose, and then Holly. And then 747, which... Is that one of our bears? Yes, it is. 747... Which bear was this? What did we name this bear? Oh, this one was Jet. Okay. So Jet won. And then 2021, it looks like, is when they started Fat Bear Jr. 132's Cub Spring Cub, which I think that one's in the competition this time. No, it's not. JK, I lied. I wonder how many times they can win too, like as the Spring Cub. It doesn't look like the same one has one. 806 one. Oh, that was this one. That's the one I like. And then 909's Yearling, which is also in the competition this year. Or no. Is it? Why is it called 910? I thought it was 909. Oh, wait. Maybe, I think 909... Wait, I think 909's Yearling is this one. Maybe. I don't know if it's the same bear or not. But maybe. And then Otis won again for the Fat Bear competition. 747 won again, so that one's our Jet Bear. And then Grazer won last year. So not too bad. It looks like we have a couple of winners in the running this year. So that'll be pretty interesting. But I don't see anything about like how they pick the bears, which is kind of interesting. Planning, maybe? No. I think this is just gonna, yeah. I have to see if I can find information about it later and I can post it. But yeah, that is all the fat bear stuff. I wonder if we could find a picture of the bear eating dirt earlier. I want to know what bear was eating dirt. I know it was in like this setting. But dirt! Oh yeah. Did you see that bear? That bear was digging up dirt. It looked like a huge clump of dirt. And bro was just nomming on it. Oh, it was this one. It was this one. See, look, you can see like the dirt kind of in the water. Kind of getting splashed around. It was 208. Yeah. I don't know, I don't know if that's a real thing. Because, I'm assuming there's got to be something in the dirt for the bear to want to eat the dirt. But I don't know what. Or maybe it was like clay or something else that I don't know. But bro was just ham. Bro was going ham. Or maybe they were reaching for a fish. But I mean, it looked like they were going for that dirt. So it's 208. Is 208 even in the running? No. 208 is also not in the running. There's all these random bears today. Was that a fish in that slide? Yeah. So they also have cams where they just look at fish. Those are all like the salmon that they're trying to catch. Back a few. This one? This one's also fish. In his little hands. Oh. Let me see. Let me go back this way. Are you talking about this one? It could be. Yeah, that could be a fish. I can't really tell. It's so fucking blurry. It might be, but I know he was eating like chunks of dirt. And based off of like all the brownness, I think brother was digging in the dirt in this picture. It could be dirt, but it kind of looks like a fish. I'm trying to see if there's another picture. Hold on. Because I sat there and I watched him for a minute on stream, and like it looked like I was kind of assuming he was going for a fish. But, yeah, see, look at that. That is not a fish. That is a chunk of goddamn dirt. He made a fish out of clay. Maybe brother's just an artist. A true artist. So true. But that is a whole ass lump of clay. I don't know what that bear is doing. I've never seen or heard about about bears eating clay. So I don't know if there's fish in the clay or dirt or whatever it is, and that's what he's going for, or there's some other nutrients to eating dirt clay. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't even eating it and I just thought he was, and he's just rubbing it on his face for some reason. Or picking it up and playing with it. I have no idea. I got no idea. But bro was going ham. Another lump of dirt clay. Just chilling. It kind of looks like he's rubbing it on himself. I don't know. Spa day! Mud mask. So true. So true. Yeah, I don't know. Is this the same bear? I think it is. Oh, wait. 907, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is still Walker. So it looks like all they've seen on the camera today has been Walker. I think it was 208. And then I already forgot the other number. Fuck. I'm so goodage at this. Oh, 719. I don't think that. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Why did it do that? Come back. Okay. 719. I don't think is also on the list. No. There's a lot of mystery bears today. I saw this one earlier. I don't know if it's the same bear. 89. Yeah, that one's not in the lineup either. They got all kinds of pictures. Okay, I think We are going to make this bigger. I have to move though because I'll be in the way of the watermark and we cannot have that. So let me move myself. If I can even find myself. Too many bears indeed. There are a lot. Remind me not to go to Alaska. Too many bears. I see. I want to go to Alaska. I want to see the bears. The only problem is, like, I was telling Kyle about this earlier. I would get there and then want to hug every single one. And it would be such a problem. I'd run out there and die. Ooh! He's running! I think its cub is crying. Hold on, let's, oh, wait. Did he go back? He started running and then went back? Where is my mouse at? Holy shit. Okay, there it is. Let me drag this to my other screen. So that way I can see it. And then let me enlarge it for you guys. Bro slipped. Oh, he slipped? I thought he was running. Okay, let's make this bigger. So we can all see the bear. I don't think it quite fits. I think if I pull it out too long. Hold on. Yeah, I think we're gonna miss some of it. I could just do it like this, fuck it. Thanks for the Wawa, Wiser. Oh my goodness, you gave me all three of them all at once. Okay, I have sifted. Use them or lose them. So true. Oh no, I'm covering chat now. Fuck. Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe. Let me bring this up so that way I know where the watermark is, and then maybe I can put myself somewhere that's not the watermark and not the chat. I'm also covering the bears. Oh my goodness. What if I just... Perfect. Oh, this is kind of trippy. I've never seen myself upside down. This is kind of perfect. Or maybe I'll put myself sideways. Maybe I'll like lean into the picture. There we go. This is better. And then that way I'm not covering the watermark. And everybody can see the bears. As you can see, it's not the best quality, but that's okay. We live for it either way. We've been watching this bear for a while, so I think we're gonna watch a different one. We haven't been to the riffles. Let's check the riffles, see if there's any bears. So I know they were talking about different like fishing spots for the bears. This one's called the riffles. I know that. But then they talk about like the base of the river and stuff. And it's not labeled as so. So I don't know. I don't know what that one is. I have to figure out where the different spots are. But it does not look like there's a bear here today. At least not right now. I think they're just showing off the river while they wait for bears to show up. So we're gonna... Looks like there's a bear here. We're gonna watch this bear. This bear... Look at him just chilling with all those birds. You can't see it, but there's another bird behind me. And it's just crazy. They just chill with birds all day. I don't think I could do that. Oh my goodness. Kyle's giving me water too. What in the hell? Oh, I'm covering the bird. The bird? I keep calling them birds! I covered the bear. The bear has left. Now we stare at nothing. I wonder how much these people get paid for, like, doing the cameras and stuff. They must be paid a lot, right? And I mean, I wonder how long their shifts are and stuff. Like, that's gonna be really interesting. And I wonder too if they just like, do they get paid to sit there and just watch the bears and then like move the camera, or like do they have to do other stuff too? Prob volunteer. Oh, you know what? You're probably right. I would fucking do it. I would so do it. I get to watch bears. I would do it. I would so do it. I would love it. The only problem is I'd walk up to them and then hug them and then get mauled on live television. It'd be kind of a problem, but it's fine. Look at them swimming. Are they swimming? I think they're swimming. That one to the right looks like he walking. Bro waddling. He looking around. What he looking for? I think this is like a much calmer area, probably where they find like the dead salmon. I mean, it looks like they're searching in the water for them too. They probably have to do a lot harder searching, and it's probably a lot more difficult to get the salmon. I'm wondering if one of these bears might be Bucky then, because I know Bucky was one of the ones that like have a hard time getting in there, and then maybe like one of the number bears. I know one of the other ones were like really young too. It's definitely not Holly or Grazer. I know that for sure. These bears are too dark brown to be them. They got like blonde fur. They keep walking out of the frame. Oh no. There they go. There goes the bear. This is a big ass river too. This looks huge. Let me try going to a different one. They keep walking. This one got bear. So I think this is 208. That bear. Listen. Oh, he got a fish! He got a fish! You see the fish? River. I thought it was a lake. Nope. This is a river. I think it says, see, look, river watch. This is all a river. He's tearing up that fish. Bro, getting that fish. Oh my god. Look at him. I wonder what bear that is. I think it's 208. That's what they said in the pictures, but it could have changed. Oh my goodness. He chomping. Bad day to be a fish. Yeah. Especially in this river. Oh, and then the bird is just coming on by. The birds are like too brave around these bears. It's kind of crazy. I don't know how these bears are not eating the fish. Oh, there's another bear. He's looking. He's looking for food. I like how this one's kind of perched up on the little like island so he can eat the fish out of the water. It's so cute. So bear. I think the main thing that I like about this whole like event and stuff is that they don't disturb the bears. Cuz that would make me really upset. Like they don't mess with the bears, they let the bears do their bear thing in their natural habitat. It's just watching. That's all it is. I really hate when people try to sit there and like mess with the animals. And they try to get like a reaction out of them and shit. Like I hate that. These bears just get to chill. Sometimes though, like I do get upset like when I watch like animal documentaries because like sometimes like the animal will die and I get upset because like the human was right there. They could have intervened, but like I get that if that animal doesn't die, then the other one doesn't get to eat. So it's kind of conflicting. And that's why I don't watch them anymore. I just watch the bears now. Nature's brutal, indeed. So true. And, like, it's just, I don't know. Like, I feel that way about some animals, but, like, I don't get upset when I watch a bird die because I don't like birds. But also, like, I don't get upset while I watch the bears, like, eat the fish, even though they're all animals. So, like, I don't know. It just depends. But I definitely get why they don't intervene still, because it's supposed to be, like, observing the animals, and, this would have happened whether we were watching or not. So, it's just very sad. You missed it earlier today, this morning. I had the bears on my phone, and I was taking a nap, and I literally watched. It was over here. It was in this area too. I watched as one of the bears turned around, put its ass in the camera, and then shit. And it was the craziest shit I've ever seen. I mean, like, a bear's got to do what a bear's got to do. And, we're watching them 24/7, so we're going to have to watch. But, like, bro turned around, faced the camera, and then shit. I was like, no way. I was like, no way. That was crazy. Bears on the move. It was the funniest thing ever, though. And that was, like, one of my first few experiences of watching these. Was watching a bear poop. It was pretty epic. The mountainside is also so pretty. I mean, this whole, like, area is really pretty. Such a pretty area for the bears to be. I also, like, never realized, like, how much bears do be, like, running through the water a lot. Like, like a Charmin. Is it Charmin or Charmin? I don't know how to say it. But, like, the Ultra Soft commercial. So true. That's what we're watching, actually. This is actually not just bears. This is actually a commercial ad. I don't know how to spell. No, you spelled it right. I just don't know how to say it. But you spelled it right. I think that bear in that commercial, isn't it like a red bear and it's got like a white belly or something? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen those commercials. Now I just watch like streaming services with no commercials. Blue? Was it blue? Oh my god, what am I thinking? Red. What bear is red? It had like glasses. It was like a red bear with glasses. I don't remember. Bro is hiding in the grass. I think he got another filmsh. He might be eating filmsh. Okay, let's try a different one. Let's do this one. We haven't done this part of the river much. It has two bears. The bear is digging. I wonder if there really is something to do with like the dirt or something that they need. Or if bro's just digging. I don't know. Oh, there's 3 bears! So many bearage. That one looks really skinny. Do you guys think that one could be a cub? Honestly, both of them kind of look cub-like. Maybe that's the mom that adopted one of them. One of the cubs. That could be them. That one looked awfully close to that bear. Sometimes I feel like they get a little close. And it scares me because, like, I'm like, oh my god, what if they start fist fighting? I'm going to cry. think they look like cubs. They definitely look darker too. I don't know if that's a thing among cubs, but I feel like a lot of the cubs look darker. I mean, they do be free roaming, just chilling together. Damn this tall grass. I can't see the bears. Oh. Oh, there's a boat. Somebody's boat's here. Why the fuck is there a boat here? Is that their boat? What a boat doing here? I know, like, they allow visitors in the park, and including in, like, these areas, too. I'm sure that, you know, they're told to stay away from the bears and everything. But, like, they've talked about, I was reading their guidelines and stuff. Part of their guidelines is to always show the watermark. But also part of it is also, like, what was it? There may be people in the videos, and to try not to, like, snapshot the people and stuff. I guess it's just to protect their identity and stuff, but I haven't seen any people so far. They also mentioned, which is why I was a little nervous about, like, streaming the webcam, because they mentioned, like, no restreaming and stuff, but I'm, like, Kyle was telling me that, like, it's fine, because it's not like I'm just showing the footage like it's my own or anything, and I'm talking over it, so it should be fine, hopefully. There goes the bear. They're just wandering around. I think I see fish. Or maybe that, no, I think that's actually just like the waves or whatever. The water's just moving. I'm seeing shit. You're a bear. I am a bear. Welcome in, Jan. How are you doing? We're watching bears. Because we can. Bear cuz we can. Yes. Exactly. My thoughts, exactly. Yeah, that definitely looks like a cub. Just finished football game. Hell yeah. How was it? Did you win? I got wrecked. My body and jaw hurts. Oh no. Oh no. You better go rest. We lost! No! You know what? You're still a wiener. Come watch Bears with us. That'll make you feel better. Feel better. I dying. Oh no. You better go rest. Maybe eat something. Going to watch Bear and pass out. Good plan. They are very good for that. I took a nap earlier today and was watching them while I napped. And it's a 24/7 cam stream too. So forever Bear. Thirsty! What? What? They're not even drinking the water. Why must I? You're about to redeem all of them, aren't you? That's so fucked up. I can't bear leave you. Hydrate you before I pass out. Fair. I hope you're hydrating too. Thanks for the hydrates. I hope you have a good nap. Good luck with your passing out. 3 at once is crazy. Yeah, isn't it, Wiser? Isn't it? Isn't it? That's hydrate, I die. So fair. Good luck. Should be 5 at once. No. Oh. The bear's diving. I think he got filmed. Okay, so I think what the bear is doing now, I think it looks like it's protecting the fish and trying to take it back to shore because it doesn't look like he's eating it. The bear might eat it once they get to... Oh no, JK, they're eating it. I'm a liar. I thought maybe the bear would take it to shore or something and like feed the cubs. But I think bro's just eating it. I wonder if the cubs will come over and try to eat it. I would never. Okay, Wiser. Let's just scroll up in the chat for a little bit. Check the VOD. Oh my god, I think the bear's trying to... Not the bear. Oh my god. The bird. The bird is trying to take the fish. What kind of bird is that? I think... Is that a seagull? I like... This past summer, I went to the beach. And I literally watched as these big-ass birds were taking food, trying to take food out of people's hands, and it freaked me out so bad. I was so scared. I was like freaking out. It was kind of funny though, because I went with my friend, and she would like run up to them and start screaming at them to scare the birds away. So it was pretty epic. I was protected. Bro is nomming. Maybe they aren't cubs. Or maybe they're just not feeding the cubs yet. I don't know. Swimming. Fish hunting. That looks so nice. Just being able to swim. Get you some fish. Thanks for the lurk, Panda. I hope you have a good time. And thanks for stopping by. Also, now that Jan's away, I'm going to give him a shout out. Now that he can't tell me no. Ma'am, what are you doing? I'm watching bears. Oh my. Now we're meowing. Just pranked. No! Got him. I did it just before you did. Got him. Go pass out. But welcome in, my wife. Oh, cool. You got the shout out for me. Thank you. Thank you, Jan. Okay, now you die. Have a good diage. Oh, I think they overlapped. This is okay. They overlapped in such a weird way. Was that the whole shout out? I don't know. I think it's fine. Well, welcome in, my wife. I decided to watch bears before our stream. So I've been streaming a little earlier. It's not quite our time, is it? Okay. You want to be me so bad? Okay. He just wants to cover up his own shout out. That's what it is. He's a schemer. Do you want me to join voice chat? I was gonna, my plan was gonna be to, like, do this, probably for, like, a little bit longer. And then, yes, ho. Okay. Well, alright. Sounds good to me. I don't know where you're gonna go on the screen, if you're gonna even pop up. And chat will not hear you in the beginning. But good luck. I need to set up the Discord, so that way they can hear you. Hee hee. Okay. They should be able to hear you now. Oh, beautiful. A sneeze. Perfect.
So blocked.
Oh no. Why is it blocked? Oh, you are here. You're just hidden behind me. Hold on. I gotta move you.
Bro, you're like talking twice and then my brain got fucked really bad. Oh, my nose is so bad. Oh my god. Oh! Why am I sideways?
Because I'm sideways.
Oh, we're beautiful. Oh my god.
Yeah, you look scary. Sideways.
I'm here to take your pickle.
I don't even have a pickle.
Or do you?
Pickle reveal.
You really are just watching bears, aren't you? God damn.
Yes. Well, okay, and for like the first like maybe hour or two, I was like explaining what Fat Bear Week is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And basically you just like vote on like the fattest bear. And you just watch live cams
Ah.
of these bears in Alaska.
Uh-huh,
And then
uh-huh.
you just vote on the fattest bear for a week.
Oh,
Yep.
what the fuck?
This it starts October 2nd. So I'm probably going to show the bears off again on October 2nd. But
Of
yeah.
course you are.
Yeah, of course I am.
Of course you are.
So, yeah. That's what I've been talking about all for like 3 hours. I've been showing bears.
Literally for 3 hours? Are
Yeah.
you
I
crazy,
was so
man?
serious. I was showing the bears like in a tiny like little window, and then I was like showing the screen and reading about the bears
Yes.
because they each have their own description and their own backstory and their own names. Some of them only have numbers. Every bear has a number, but not all bears have names. So then we were naming them ourselves,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and I think for the past like couple of I don't know maybe like 30 minutes or so, we've been like just watching the bears and talking.
And you gotta stream for another couple hours with me. God damn it,
Yeah.
girl. What the fuck?
I wanted to
Long,
talk
you wanna
about the
be
bears.
what are your longest streams? Like not longest, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Usually you only stream for like 3 hours, man.
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, lately I've been doing a couple of 6 hours, but I don't do it often. So,
Often, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
Okay, you crazy. Rawr, I'm a bear. What would you call me?
Rawr.
Rawr.
Effie bear.
Shit, that sounds so good. Evie bear. Perfect.
Effie bear.
Evie bear. Alright, I wanna go get my food. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What the feel?
I don't know what
Don't
these
worry,
bears are doing.
I'm still watching your bear.
Okay, good.
I'm watching.
It's important.
Yes. Oh my god, he does? You wanna be me so bad? I wanna be you too. Let's swap careers. Let's swap
Oh, boy.
channels.
The bears are on a move somewhere. I just don't know where. They're leaving. They've had enough. They said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, wait. He was looking. They might be looking for their mom, too. Maybe they're hungry. Bear shy. So true. Shy bear. They're looking around for something. Oh, I think they're crying. Where's that birds? I can't tell. No. The bear is definitely crying. I think. Okay, I think I might switch cams again. You know what? Let's go to the low, see if there's anybody there. Ooh, there is. A bear.
Oh, alright, back.
Welcome back.
Michael.
What did you get to eat?
I just made some Wagyu sausages.
Ooh, yummy.
Beef sausages, Wagyu.
I don't think I've ever had Wagyu. We have it here, but I've just never tried it.
It's really. I personally love Wagyu. It melts in your mouth. I love beef though. You know this. I love beef.
It melts?
Yeah, it's like it melts. Like not actually melt, but like.
Oh, okay.
It's
I was like, what?
It's not. It's easy
Okay.
to. Like it tastes nice.
It's like soft
It's
and
soft. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But it is more expensive. My friend was like trying to make a point. It was really funny. He was like, Wagyu beef is literally just fat. You could just make it yourself. And it's like,
Damn.
no, yes, but no, because it's from a different part of the cow that's more expensive. And then he's like, no, 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 no. you can just have regular beef and put fat on it. And like, that's not how it works. It's
Yeah.
different. It was so funny. I was like, I'm leaving it. I love Wagyu. I don't care how much it costs
I
me.
don't care.
I don't
Your
care.
wallet is crying, but that's okay.
Yes, exactly. That's the whole point. Today, is it okay if we stream for like a 3 hours today?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
And plus, you've been streaming for almost 3 hours.
yeah. I don't care how long we go for.
Okay. Okay. Because last time we went for 5 hours. It's almost 6. I
Oh,
really, I do want to do it again, but I do have some plans to do today. With
yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah,
actually Moochie's birthday today, so I actually need to go out
yeah. I hope you guys
and
have a good
chill with
time.
her. Yeah, we're gonna. I'll meet up with her and her partner
Mhm.
before we. If it's still going on, anyway, I'll meet up with her before the dinner, and then we'll go out to meet like 10 other of her friends in real life for like
Mhm.
Japanese barbecue, Japanese food, and then chill at her house. But I can't drink because I'm driving. Fuck.
Aw,
God
dang.
damn it!
That always
I
sucks.
can't. I still have 4 bottles of wine that I haven't drank
Oh my
yet.
god, that's a lot. You could always
Well, the
have a
thing
drink
is,
stream.
well, I did had 6 Moscatos,
Yeah.
but now I don't. I
Mm,
only have 4. But I don't drink. I don't drink at home. I need an occasion. I need something. I don't like to drink by myself
yeah.
for no reason
We could
and
always
get
do a
drunk.
drink stream together.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we fucking can.
I'm actually for my subathon, I have a thing. I think it's every like 10 subs or something like that. I have to drink I have to take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how often that's going to be. Probably not super often, but at least I'm hoping not because I don't want to get so fucked up that I can't move.
Oh my god, imagine. That'll be fun. That'll be funny.
Doesn't grinding Wagyu defeat the purpose? That's what Wiser
Yes.
asked. Oh.
Kind of. Kind of. Like, it's just. I don't explain it. Like, when I'm eating this, it does remind me of Wagyu. Just doesn't have the fat in it. It doesn't taste like regular sausage.
Mm,
I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't taste
is it
cheap.
like a different kind of Wagyu?
Yes, it's different types of Wagyu. But it doesn't taste cheap. That's all I can say.
Mm.
I don't feel sick eating this sausage.
I don't
I
feel
feel
sick.
I feel expensive.
As you should.
As I should. It's not ground. It's not ground. I don't know how they make it.
I don't know either. I don't know
I
that
can't
much
be
about
fucked.
Wagyu.
I'm not a fucking Wagyu expert. I'm just saying I love Wagyu.
Nah, you're a Wagyu expert. I know it. Wiser said, and you're worth it, sis. So true. So
And
true,
you're worth
queen.
it, sis? Oh my god, queen. Stop.
So true, king, even. King and queen. We're all here.
Are we in a prom?
No.
King.
No problem.
Yeah.
Well, we have
King and
like
queen.
we have at least 2 queens that we know of here, and then we have a king.
That's
I think
true.
that's too many for a prom.
I'm the king.
Wiser's the queen. You're the king.
Yes.
Damn, you got swapped.
We did swap. I can't be fucked getting up. I'm not getting up. Fuck that. You really are just watching bears. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Oh
Yeah. Yeah. I am
Holy
perfectly
shit.
content doing it. I was watching them earlier today too before stream,
Yeah.
and I felt like I was taking a nap, so I put them on, and I fell asleep and then woke up and watched them more. Cause like
Oh my god.
okay, so I found out about them like I don't know, maybe like a year or two ago. I found out
Mhm.
about like this Fat Bear Week.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I never knew about this. And I like watched them for a little bit and then I like forgot about them again. And I remember that they exist, but I don't know why, but I keep thinking that their live cams only occur like around Fat Bear Week. But I think it's like 24/7 all year round. Like I don't know if they ever really turn it off. I don't know.
Wait, is this in real life? Like, is this
Yes.
like live?
Yes, this is
Oh.
live. We're live watching these bears.
It just randomly set up cameras to watch these bears. All right.
Yeah, yeah. Because this is at a national park in Alaska. And they put on these live cams for these bears, and then like they throw this like fat bear competition for them around October, and it's supposed to promote like healthy survival of bears, because like fatter bears equals healthy and surviving bears. So they just let people watch them, I guess, on live cam all day long.
Yeah, it reminds me when I'm at work waiting for something to pick up from the blood bank, and they have like this live feed of puppies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
like, what the? And I'm just like, what the fuck?
And this website also has like other stuff. Like it's not just bears. They show other like live cams, but I'm watching the bears. So they have pandas too. They have panda live cams, I think, at like
Where's your
different
pandas?
places. You're so
Where?
right. You're so right. But right now we're
Why-
watching the brown bears.
Yeah, but
For
like
Fat Bear Week.
pandas are you.
Yeah, pandas are definitely my favorite. That's for sure. I think I might do another stream and just watch pandas. I think that sounds like fire.
That is a very.
I'll just start
lovely stream.
talking about pandas and watching pandas.
Yeah, give them all the facts of pandas.
Oh yeah. I used to have all of like these random facts of pandas memorized, like aggressively memorized. And now I don't remember a lot of it, but I could probably pull up some of it in my mind. Pandemonium. That's actually so funny because I was on a volleyball team once. It was just like a rec league. And they asked us to name the team, and I wanted us to be called Pandemonium. And so everybody else was like, that's kind of cool. So we were Pandemonium.
I love it.
It was so fire.
That is fire.
It was the best choice I've ever made.
Oh, I'm so sleepy.
Well, we have 1 more minute until Sunhaven.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Teehee.
Oh, yeah. Well, kind of. I still have 4 minutes on my clock.
You still have 4
The
minutes.
time.
Oh, fuck, you're right. I was looking at the wrong thing. Aha! Hee aha, hee. JK, 4 minutes. Did you want to start right at 9?
No.
What do you mean? Well,
I
you
said
know.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you said no. I was like, huh?
I said yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Girl, I'm eating. No
Teehee. Hurry up! No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, you know, who am I romancing again? Oh, right! That Tiger Prince. And then my man, or the other man.
Oh, yeah, June and... Who was the other dude? The tiger dude? What was his name?
Oh, I know. Shang.
Oh, Shang. It's so funny because every time you say Shang, I think of Shang from Mulan.
Yeah, General Shang.
Yeah.
Shang. That's how I remember him.
Yeah. That's smart, though.
And I think he's also Chinese.
Is he really? That'd be perfect.
It's a Chinese name.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Imagine if they just gave him a Chinese name, but he's not Chinese.
Motherfucker.
This bear looks like he is struggling to get a fish. Like, this looks rough.
It really does look rough. He's not one of the fattest bears, then. Sorry, bud.
Rest in peace.
Sorry, bud.
Oh, no, he
Rest
looks
in
pretty
peace.
chonky.
Well, someone's feeding him, then.
Someone's feeding him.
You
The
can't
other
kill
bears
Daddy's
are
own
feeding
fish.
him.
No, you're feeding him.
You're right.
I
I'm
already
going
know
in there and
that.
feeding him. They're trying
Yeah.
their best. So true.
You're like one of the mothers. You're like, you got it, sweetie.
You got it, sweetie. Here's a fish for trying so hard.
way he
I don't
like
even
he
see a
landed.
single fish hopping.
I did. He just went whoop.
Look at how they search. It's so cool. Like they just go whoop 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 whoop. I don't know where the other bear went. There's another one.
The other one dipped. Was like, I can't find any fish.
Yeah, he's
this.
like, fuck this. I'm going in the other part of the river. I wish the quality was a little better though, for the streams. But like,
yeah.
even if I raised the quality, it wouldn't get better. Unfortunately, it's just poor quality.
We have all this technology, but they don't want to spend enough to make it full quality.
I guess not.
I mean, it's kind of facts though, because if there's a storm or something and it breaks, like that equipment,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it's true. It's probably smarter just to not get better equipment then. Because, I mean, they gotta leave it out all the time.
Exactly. Oh, the fish! I saw a fish! Oh, I'm gonna start.
Fish!
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 It's so funny because everybody got to, like, watch me pronounce salmon wrong over and over again. Because that's the type of fish, I guess, that they're eating here. Is salmon.
It is salmon. I was about to tell. I was like, what the fuck? It's salmon.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but I always pronounce it salmon.
Salmon. Salmon. Salmon. I love salmon.
I saw you go live, but it's not letting me collect it. That's fucked up. Oh. I literally have your chat open. This is blasphemy. Refresh. I think it's because I don't have, like, your actual stream specifically open.
Probably. Oh, fuck, I already got 2 people in here.
Uh-oh! Hold on, let me
Kalani
get...
first! Oh, really?
Let me just...
How do you do the first, second, and third? Because I did mine, like, as, like, a timer for a 24-hour timer.
Yeah, you gotta set it up to where only one person can redeem it per stream.
Oh, fuck me. I gotta find that out. Figure that out
I can
later.
show you it later.
Oh my god, Kalani's choosing violence today.
Oh, fuck. I just gotta do a new window. I can't have it be private because I'm not logged in.
Chose violence.
Okay. I might not get first, but I'll get something. I'm determined. Oh. Did second get taken too? Fuck. Did third get taken?
Not Kalani, I'll see you first. I'm gonna murder you. Ooh. I'm gonna hug you. I'm gonna beg violence is the correct answer. Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to Sunhaven as well. Since it do be about that time. Everybody say bye-bye to the bears. Last time they gave bears better cams, they started a streaming career. Now we're here. Yeah, so true. I'm the result of bears having better cams. Bye-bye, bears.